MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Wade Miley, the Louisiana-born left-hander, will get the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, and we are ready. For some daytime baseball. Alfonso Rivas is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Now playing first.
The pitch.
Number 36.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Very nice afternoon, high skies, and 77 degrees at game time. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Batting second, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Horner has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first down. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average coming in at .332. A dozen home runs, 39 driven in. Now it's 2-0. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Bader leads off first with 1 away. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nolan Arenado comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Drilled to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first two games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
In now, Corey Dickerson. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The right fielder.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Two men are on with two men out. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and he is in there.
You know, D-Row, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. There was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Hit on the ground is short. Right to him. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they do strike for two, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number one. The Cardinals lead it 2-0. Miles Mikolas is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in the mid. Midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, no strikes.
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Now the 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bader is under this one. One gone.
Batting second.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Standing in now, Christopher Morrow, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Ball one.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
That one's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get two pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
2 out, nobody on. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Now here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Miles Mikolas. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Fouled straight back. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 13 home runs, 27 driven in. Weak roller right side. Gonna be a tough play. And there are 2 away now.
The batter number 19, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Patrick Wisdom, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
At the plate, Alfonso Rivas. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Has a look, now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Mikolas has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Struck him out. At the plate, TJ Higgins is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch on its way. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. 1-0 home. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. This is foul right side.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
The third baseman, Nolan.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Arenado has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Now another 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 25.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch.
0-1's the count.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen.
High and deep to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cards leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. To start the day, they're ranked among the league leaders in both home runs and slugging percentage. I asked some of the hitters about their approach prior to the game, and they told me it's all about pitch selection. They trust in their talent, so as long as they're picking on good pitches to hit and not getting anxious to swing in the box, they know that will translate into a lot of production. Certainly seems to be working for them this year, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Fouled away. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Wade Miley. Here's the first pitch to him. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Now just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
In now, Christopher Morrow. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Popped him up. Goldschmidt moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their attitude. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Fouled off. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Grounded to the right. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now that.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, the pitcher Miles Mikolas. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the. Stepping in, Clint Frazier. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Fires the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, number 16.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Patrick Wisdom. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Wisdom, a California-born ball player. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Alfonso Rivas.
Settling in now, Alfonso Rivas. First offering on its way, and it's fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
0-2 is the count.
Runners on first with 1 down. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoke toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there. At the plate, P.J. Higgins. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two and 0 count, and the pitch.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So stepping in, Rafael Ortega, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the 1 here.
The pitcher, number 20.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roy. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Stepping in now, Wade Miley. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
One and 1. Here it is. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. Two and 2. Here it is. Two out, bases loaded. Lifted in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Striding in once again, Harrison Bader. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. half. A range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Tommy Edman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Hit the other way out toward right field. Frazier is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now in the box, Paul Goldschmidt. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled down the line. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Christopher Morrow is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the right
digging in, Clint Frazier.
Frazier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Goldschmidt is there for it, and that retires the side. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And that's in there for strike 1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
To the plate now, Juan Yepes. No balls and a strike to count. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone.
Now back the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
So now to the plate, Edmundo Sosa, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 0-2 once more. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. And they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The center fielder.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader.
Ladies and
The
gentlemen,
Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound.
Chicago Cubs.
And he's going to make a change.
Number
That's going to be
15.
all for Wade Miley.
John Newton.
5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. 3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off. Newcomb was born in Massachusetts. He was selected in the 1st round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors. So here's the cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First delivery to him on the way.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball 1 strike count. Is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The count now at 2-2. Now here it comes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Alfonso Rivas stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Comes set, and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Bader is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
So in now for Chicago, T.J. Higgins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Tommy Edman, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Tommy Edman
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Happ has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
Striding in, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Line towards center field. Ortega is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He was a ground out victim last time up. Chris Martin will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 58, Chris Martin.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Happ is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Ladies
Down
and
in
gentlemen,
order go the
please
Cardinals.
join for the
They lead. Into the box now, Rafael Ortega, a hit in 2 tries so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Hit in the air out to left. Dickerson's after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 8.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ian Happ. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Your attention, please.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Behind 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
He loses him on ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now batting, Patrick Wisdom. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Comes set with the 0-1. 1-1.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be. Not even close.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands through. Michael Givens will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 60, Michael.
Ready to begin the 8th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson. No balls and 1 strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Juan Yepes will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
now batting, shortstop.
So striding in, Edmundo Sosa. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The throw into second. And he'll get in there safely.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Sosa rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he is out. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Alfonso Rivas.
First baseman, Alfonso Rivas.
Now here's the pitch. Too low, 1-0. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Wilson Contreras will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Contreras.
Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, Man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike two. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Count is full. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Standing in, Jonathan Villar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike one.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Molina has it, and he makes the throw to first. Villar is retired, 2 down now.
The catcher.
Coming to the plate now, TJ Higgins. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Out in front of it, strike one. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And he lays off for ball one. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that Wilson Contreras remains in the game, batting 9th and manning first base. Nolan Gorman will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Daniel Norris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Norris.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Up next to the Cardinals.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. This is line to left, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
In now, Tommy Edman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Hit down the line at first. A step on the bag for 1, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Up next for the Cardinals.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Rowan Wick takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 50.
Has a look, now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Contreras. And that retires the side. T.J. McFarland, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Leading off,
striding in to start the 9th, Rafael Ortega, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's set and the pitch. McFarland hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Suzuki will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Weak grounder down the line at third. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The batter, number 8.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ian Happ. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Boy, another base hit, and hopefully not another stranded runner, Mark.
Yeah, I can't tell you how frustrating it is for the offensive team not to be able to pick their pitcher up. A lot of traffic on the board. Somebody's got to come through.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Christopher Morrow is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
That's the ball.
2 out with the man at first. swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. And the run will score all the way from first.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Nick Whitgren takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Whitgren.
First pitch of the at-bat. 2 out here and a runner at second. One and one, the count to Clint Frazier.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. Walk a guy and bring the tie.
Is over. 5-2 the final today. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.